Smygavanen, and well met once again. I'm Arakia Galadirthin, head of Divide and Conquer, and here we are with episode 2 of the Rise of the Principality of Dol Amroth, but at the later stages of the game after they've dealt with their initial enemies. As we saw in the last one, we lost our faction leader Adrahil in the city that is now named after him, Beleg Adrahil. We also lost Kamen, who lent his name now to the city of Kamenthur. Our forces are now licking their wounds in there, hoping that they don't get attacked. However, our forces in Enedwaith, which is our second battlefront, are almost within reach. We move to the bridge of Caras.
Onward.
Moving slowly at the moment. Let's speed those up.
Protect the blood
The
of
aim of Arthur really is just to supplement Aranath, and if he loses troops, then Arthur's going to throw some of his in there. But really, it's just the generals. The generals are going to hold in the towns for a bit until I can get reinforcements from New Amroth, which at the moment can't actually train anything, which isn't very useful. But as we saw, I have got a ship en route, or a lot of ships en route actually, who are going to land Londangren.
Yes, sir.
And they've got a rather nice little army with quite a lot of siege equipment, which is good. I see some gold level armor in there as well. It means they've come from Dol Amroth itself, sailing all the way west along the edges of the Bay of Belfalas. I have only really fought the clans of Enedwaith in a very small battle around Balorn. I outnumbered them 3 or 4 to 1, something stupid. The battle, I lost maybe 30 men and I killed all of them. So I've yet to meet them in a real open battle. Obviously, we've got the forces of Gondor coming to support us, and they've got their faction leader, Mootlord Tremak.
Defeating you.
He's not very happy with me by the sounds of things. And I wouldn't be that happy if I were him either, as I am coming to claim back his lands in the name of the descendants of Númenor. Interesting to learn more about Mordor and see how much Gondor are taking. But what I didn't show you last time, and what I will show you this time, is the state of the world. So let's just take a look at what we can expect once we break free into the Northern Realm. The clans of Enedwaith are at war with Gondor. They were at war with Dunland, and they're at war with Isengard, which is, as you can see, is reasonably obvious, as they've taken Ginyard, which is very rare. This has meant that Rohan can now throw everything they've got at Dunlustir, which is why they surround it, and that's only a short time till that falls. The realm of Lothlorians crossed the river, and they've taken Amunlank, and the Rohirrim apparently seem to be helping them. Is that Erkenbrand? That is.
For your people as if they were my own, friend.
Erkenbrand is the captain, the governor of Helm's Deep. He's very far from home. Oh, they've taken Dor Norhak and upgraded it. The Rohirrim doing very well, but Dol Guldur are not yet defeated. They're still going very strong. They earned quite a lot of Mirkwood still, because Thranduil was reasonably pushed back. He lost Eren Tholon almost immediately, and it's been a long time since he's even attacked. It's the first army I've seen even leave the mountains of Mirkwood, so it's an interesting one there. And as you can see, as I explained in the first video, with my hopes of making Bree weaker in the future, you can see from this map that they are a little too strong. They own so much land, so much terrain. They've got Barketta, for crying out loud. That's incredible. They've snuck round the northern Dunedain and sniped Barketta. Sniped Barketta, sorry. Angmar are essentially defeated. They have got 4 provinces. They lost Khandum in the last turn, the turn just we've gone. And they have 4 provinces left. Oh, look, there's Aragorn. Chieftain Aragorn the Brave, heading north to do what he can. So Dunland are the only faction that have been destroyed, but Angmar are soon on their way out. Let's turn that back off, because we are playing the game. And we can prepare for our assault on Enedwaith. I don't think I was doing anything else. We've got a spy somewhere, actually.
My lord.
Arnion, there he is. You, hopefully, are going to go into Mordor and find out what the situation is.
Tomorrow.
I also have a spy over here. There should be 2 of them. One's at Kizelcombe, yes. And Himdor moved north to Oibamari. Variag Wooden Castle. It's got their faction heir in it still. And there's Carf. That means their faction leader has been scripted to leave the map, which is the way that we keep factions alive when their family tree dies. So that's how that is going on. Alright, we haven't got anything else going on at home, so let's just end the turn and see what Enedwaith does with the threat of us on their borders. I don't think they'll do much. because they're not very good, and we vastly outclass them. And so the auto resolve will not particularly wish to attack us because it won't think that it will win. So it's going to be an interesting one. They have to feel that they have a very strong chance of victory to ever attack you. Otherwise, they will always just hold back. That's how you can siege a town for ages, for 10 turns, for example, and they won't sally out. They won't sally out, and then they might sally out at the very death. And that's purely because it's kill or be killed. But normally they'll stay in there just because they know they can't win. And if the AI knows it can't win, it won't attack you. Prince Alph the Brave. Oh, we've forgotten to check in on him. There he is. Prince Alph the Brave, a new faction leader. I like that. He's brave. It's always a good one. Let's build some towers. As you can see from almost the complete dark blue from my map, I am a very big fan of watchtowers. Build them everywhere. These scum, these are the last remnants of Harad left on the map. Udail, he's been plaguing me for a while. He's currently stopping me from seeing everything in those lands. And there was a guy standing on that watchtower, but I bribed him.
Your orders.
And Melweven is now going to try and bribe Huthaifar.
We shall listen to your proposal.
See if they do. I've got a lot of gold.
Your well-intentioned.
Sweet lord, that's a ridiculous amount of money. Go on then.
It was a fair deal, yes, until we meet again.
We earned, oh good lord, we earned so much money. 34,000 gold we're now getting. That's redonkulous. Absolutely incredible. So money's no object, evidently.
Yes,
let's send Melweven over here and
My
try and
lord.
bribe this guy as well.
Without
Who was it?
question.
Udail.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Alright, let's get some more towers up. He needs to stay there, actually, to be honest. Haldra here. Oh, I'm pretty sure you're related to someone important, but we're going to use you. Get us some watchtowers. I never bother with watchtowers in Karagmir. I get a ring around the city itself, and then I just leave it. It's just it's futile to try and cover this whole area, so I don't bother. But we do want to see if Khand are going to try and come and get us. So we'll send you out.
Awaiting your command.
Build watchtowers as you go. Could do some on the border as well, to be honest. Who else have we got? Eskuldor. Ah, Eskuldor. That's the guy that that town's named after. He must have won some battle somewhere, because I never give them town names just for being generals.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Right, we get a tower there. Then if you go to there, and if you go to about there, that should cover.
Set up camp here. Protect the blood
Or
of
if you go a bit
Numenor.
further north, actually, about there. That should cover that region. He's heading up there. All right, and now we come to it. Oh, the clans of Enedwaith are running away. They're running away. That's very peculiar.
Hail and well met, noble lord.
Possibly because the Gondorians have done that.
Awaiting your command.
Oh well, let's attack Caras and see how it goes.
This evil.
Oh, we've been ambushed. There's 96 of them. Let's ensure that they don't live to support the city itself. We'll fight that one and kill those. Enedwaith are a javelin faction. Javelin and, well, just missile in general, to be honest. They don't get the best archers, but they get incredible javelins. But because they haven't been able to reforge the old borders of Enedwaith and unite the clans, thanks to Bree's intervention, they won't have their greatest javelin thrower, so they won't really be any threat to me. Oh, look at that. Look at the trebuchets on the hill. This is perhaps my finest army. As you can see, I've got some experience, 9 level experience Haven Guard. They have been with me since the beginning of the game, and they conquered quite a few towns in Harad, and then when they were getting low on numbers, but they had very high experience, they got to about 4 experience, but they got down to about 20 men. And then I put them in ships and I sent them back home to Dol Amroth to replenish, which they have done rather nicely. And then I left them in Dol Amroth for quite some time. And now finally they are of use once again as we attack the clans of Enedwaith. I really like the Haven Guard, and they're one here up there with my favourite units. Let's chuckle these guys over here. The cavalry are only going to be used for routing. Hopefully the trebuchets can attack already, which will give us great advantage. We want all of you to group and go into defence. Make sure none of you are running away. No, start battle. Ah, yes they are. Oh, look at the pitiful force. We zoom in and watch the carnage as these guys die. Oh, that was close. Oh, we got some of the back there. They're getting a little bit worried. A little bit worried. Oh, there's the General's bodyguard, the Elder Guildsman. Where's the second round of trebuchet fire? Come on. It's just raining. It's raining arrows. It's about to rain fire as well. I would have run. If I were these guys, I would have ran away a long time ago. But apparently the clans of Edwardwaith are made of stronger stuff. Look at those people getting... Oh, that was an incredible shot. What are the chances of that? I landed almost bang on in the middle. Oh, they're going for it though. They're going for it though. 3 outlaws. How are we feeling? I think we're feeling alright. Oh, they stopped. Oh, they're all dead.
We're under attack!
Yes, you are under attack. So now it's just us versus the Elder Guildsmen. 38 of them. Oh, and there's 5 foresters at the back as well. Oh, but the trebuchets are doing well.
Only half the enemy force remains.
But we have got a unit that can deal with this rather nicely. Let's just get these guys in. Turn off our archers so we don't shoot our own men. Here they come. So they think they're going to be doing alright. These are Tirathai Wardens, heavy charge cavalry of Dol Amroth. Charging in down the hill rather nicely there. Got their spears out. Lovely charge. Doosh, 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 doosh. There's just something wonderful about watching cavalry sever the heads and limbs and bodies of unsuspecting wild men. Which one is their general? There he is. They've got him. They've pinned him.
Much in our favor.
They don't change to swords though, which is annoying. So they're not actually that good in prolonged melee. But it's only him now on his own. We can get him. Oh, another feature of 0.5 actually that I unfortunately couldn't show you because it would have taken a long time is almost every captain and general in the game now has its own battle model in battles. So that's why this guy's got the horn helmet and the clay.
The enemy general
he's dead.
The enemy army flees the field.
Don't let them run.
Pursue and run them down.
Charge them down. Oh, look at there. They're on it. They're on it like Sonic. He's taken 3 of them out on his own, this guy. Sign him up. Chasing routing units in Med 2 is one of the worst mechanics the game has invented. It's obviously very realistic, but it's so annoying in the way that the game deals with it. Ah, there we are. It's all over. Phenomenal victory. Ideally, we may have lost 5 people maximum. We shall see. The splendour of the Tirathai. Ah, we lost no one. Wonderful. We lost no one. Killed all 96. That's how it should be. The game agrees with us. That's why it was only a clear victory and not a heroic victory, as one might hope in that sort of situation. But this is only the precursor to the great battle. We don't really want the support forces that they've got over on the edge to come and join them. So we're going to attack it straight away. Quiralian. That is a very peculiar name. And he's got a horde of useless nothing. Let's do it. For Adrahil. Assault immediately. Oh, someone's hiding in the trees. Captain Scion. Anger and Raiders. Some foresters. Nothing special. Give it a save and in we go.
Break their will.
This should be an absolute massacre, to be honest. One almost feels for the clans of Edwardwaith with how poorly prepared they are to fight the forces of the Ship and Swan. Nevertheless, they must be defeated. We can't allow people like this to trouble our lands, raid our cities. They must be defeated. This is the largest possible size of a wildman town. If you feel that it's rather familiar, then that's probably because it is, because this is the town that the Gauls and peoples under Vercingetorix would have used in Rome Total War. So, great find when they were presented by Fire Freak. Right, we want as few casualties as possible, but they are certainly going to man the walls. But trebuchets are insanely strong. If you've never seen the trebuchets in battle, for some reason, then you are about to be in for a real treat. They are incredible. they can just tear through the enemy walls, so I can't imagine we're going to have much difficulty, much trouble. We want the rest of you to all kind of move over here. Get them out of the way for now. The Haven Guard, Talon Knights, should be enough to break through, to be honest. Ah, yeah, I thought I had 4 units. Take all 4 of you. The rest of you can stay in reserve. I don't like to use units if I don't have to use them. So often I keep units out and leave them back for my own, for if we desperately need to run reinforcements in or something like that. We'll use the cavalry if Captain Scion, the support forces, get a bit of annoying.
The enemy have brought up more men.
But here we are. Oh no, don't shoot, don't shoot. Don't waste your arrows. Alright, Team 3, if you could first of all please bring down that tower. We'll watch from this side, watch as they prepare. Oh, first ones are away. And did any of those hit? Oh yeah, we got a hit. Oh, and it's destroyed. Look at that. 2 bullets. Take on the next one, please. Might as well chuck some fire on that. It's somewhat of a hack, unfortunately, and I think we all use it, but we might not wish to confess that we use it. And that is that because bodyguards regenerate, I often use them as my fodder-style units. Because they're very, very strong, and you have no worries about them replenishing, I often send them into battles that, in real life, they would die, and it would be a massacre. But in the game, they survive, and then they replenish to a great level. Well, that was a solid hit. Didn't do anything to the tower, though. That's funny. But at least we're hitting the units behind the towers as well. Towers kill way more troops than you think, and it gets very annoying. So trying to bring them down is always my main goal. Let's ride along with the Royal Swan Knights, Royal Swan Guard. Sorry. Can't even see the enemy through the fog yet. Oh, there they are, on the hilltop. But we're looking fresh. Angren Raiders are javelin men. Oh, there they are. They're over on the left in the trees. Change. Charge, friends. We should be able to kill all of them in one charge, to be honest. Oh, and I think they may have. Turn and hit those.
The battle is very much in our
fighting
favor.
anyone?
Victory will be
No,
ours.
they have one. Right, and the trebuchets have brought down the tower, so if you attack that tower and you attack that tower, and if you could all charge and just kill things here, that would be wonderful. Oh, they've changed to their swords. They've got cool little winged swords. I like them a lot.
Lost half their men.
They're desperately trying to break for the town though. But that just sees them, they just run into their fools. Fools! The men of Dol Amroth will suffer no prisoners. We will kill you all.
Men. Units. Sally forth.
Charging around. Just go and check on the trebuchets, see how they're getting on. Oh, they've hit that tower, but it doesn't seem to be damaged. And oh, they've destroyed that tower. Yeah, finally. Now take the gate out. They take quite a while to recharge, but they look cool. Should get a side-on view of the trebuchets. Calm before the storm. They just look so good. And the tower is down. Oh, I think we might have broken through the gates. Oh, I disable all my videos, by the way. So it doesn't snap to the general when the general dies. It doesn't snap to the gate when the gate breaks open. It doesn't snap to my general if he dies. I turn all of that off. I also don't have banners on, as you can see. And the side point about that is we do not bother with the banners at all. So if you have banners and then you're like, oh no, the banner for Gondor looks like an Italian banner, then yes it does. Because we recommend you turn the banners off, I'm afraid. And that's really all we can suggest. taking a while to break through those walls then. Let's turn them onto fire. Oh, our cavalry over here doing... Oh, they're taking forever. I also have the minimized UI, if you also are wondering why my UI might look different to your own. And I have hotkeys on my keyboard that turn the UIs off. They're still not broken through, but they've got quite a lot of ammunition left.
We're through the enemy's walls.
Oh, we've broken
into
through.
the breach.
Speak of the devil.
On to victory.
Attack things. Oh, only through there though. So if you can now attack that left-hand side. I don't know how much damage the gate's done.
If we continue
No,
like
they're not
this,
doing a very good
we
job
will
at hitting the
smash
gate,
the
are
enemy.
they? They're missing it almost every time. Set them both to attack the wall, I suppose. Bring it down quickly. I need these guys to block the gate. And then the enemy will have to run through them to get in. Capture men as you run. Yes, good idea, good idea. Oh, that didn't sound very good. Some of their buildings might be on fire. Don't know how much damage we've done to the wall yet, but it should be down any time soon. Let's move our units up. Move our rangers and archers up.
We've breached our enemy's walls. Charge!
Oh, they've led us into the gate. Oh, that could not work in our favour actually, because our
We've captured the enemy's
generals
walls.
could well get trapped inside their walls now. Didn't manage to get their general though. We don't want to be inside the city, so we'll run out over there. Our main attack is coming from this side. The trebuchets are almost ready. Let's do a last final foray. Oh, we finally find out we're 43%. That's not very good. Let's watch again from here because it's just so good.
The battle is very much in our favour.
89.
Victory will be ours.
One more volley. One more volley. What are they doing? They're still just attacking on the side. As soon as we get into the streets, the fighting will of course be very fierce. But until that time, we have just been silently enjoying the trebuchets as they launch flames into the doors. Ah, they're both onto throwing cattle and the like now. Let's move them up and see if we can launch it over the walls. Knock it up to ×6 so they move a bit faster. Knock them on to freely shoot anyone you want. Oh look, we are under attack. They're really hitting us with arrows. Yeah, peppering the enemy with cows, which are missing, and our units are going to have to run right over them. I don't know what they do. I'm not going to lie to you. I have absolutely no idea what they do. I think they might reduce morale, possibly, and get the odd kill off, but otherwise, no idea. Absolutely no idea. So let's stop them for now.
Fight for your honor.
And in we go.
Rally together, knights. Rally together, knights.
Just got to make it over the corpses. Arrows flying in overhead. There's Moot Keepers, Endedwaite's best unit. Will they be any match for the Haven Guard? I don't think so. They've stopped. Always a good one. And the Talonites break through behind. And we've broken through on both sides. We need to capture the gate really so we can push through in the middle, but I wonder if you can tell the trebuchets to attack
The
walls.
battle is very much
No, you
in our
can't.
favour. Victory will be ours.
Ah, if we move them forward, we might be able to hit those people over there. That would be very useful. It's going to be a slog now. Absolute slog. We've killed 19% of them, which is pretty good. They've only killed 1%. But now comes the inevitable. So we'll knock it up to ×6 till our trebuchets can get in range. Shouldn't be too long. No, they appear to be... There you go, there you go, there you go. Stop and fire. Where are these guys going? Ah, no, they're finally getting their attacks off. Dead cows raining down on the square. Lovely. Let's head back. Oh, we've totally broken through. As expected, we do massively outclass these guys. Oh, but on the other side we're not doing very well. Look at them surrounding us. How are we going to deal with that one? Get the trebuchets out. They are no longer of any use. Who have I got? Where's the... Yes. I'm going to use a little trick that I like to call the shield wall in attack mode. Turns it up to ×6 so that they run over with us. Slow that down again. Oh, they've really broken on one side and they're being really hemmed in on the other. But they're losing roughly the same sort of amount of men. We've now killed 34, we've only lost 5%. Just wait for these guys to get into battle. Oh, they're really pushing in on the 2 units that they've surrounded. Let's try and make the Haven Guard swap sides and attack that way. Speed it up again. Oh, jammy idea. Where are those guys? Yeah, I wonder if they can still run in. No, they can't. They can't. Don't do it. Stand still, men. Stand still. Knights, stand ye ready. Here we go. This is the wonderful shield wall break. Shield wall cheat, shield wall hack. Call it what you like. It's very, very useful. We'll knock it up to ×6 so they move in faster. And you pop them into shield wall. And then they will gather into shield wall. And then you can kind of use them as a human battering ram. They will just push. They just push and push and push. They don't stop pushing regardless. Some of my men will probably get knocked into the air. They just keep going. It's crazy. But often you do have to target behind your enemy. So if we tell them to run through, they'll push through. As will our... There's our... You can see the others pushing through. Breaking through the men of Endway. There we are. Units getting knocked around like trolls. It's mental. Who would have thought something like that could actually happen? Set these guys to go up there. And then they will push in from this side. And it's almost a way of making them almost semi-invincible until you meet the enemy line. And then you take them off of shield wall and tell them to just attack. And then you're in the heart of the enemy. You've pushed the enemy back, so you often surround the enemy. And you can just go for it. As you can see, we've now taken down 47% and we've yet to even lose 10% of our army. The Enedwaith is just no match for our forces. Our Haven Guard are now, the ones that were outside are now breaking through. We're losing men now though, never good. Let's call our cavalry in to support. We lost some rangers. And they're getting shot from somewhere as well. Let's pull away. Siege battles for me tend to be a lot of waiting, a lot of laying your plans well, but then it takes a little while for them to come to fruition. There's their garrison unit, Wild Men Defenders. A couple of units of them actually. Who have we still got left in the courtyard? There's their general, Foresters of Haleth, their elite archers. They've also got some Grey Flood Raiders, their basic javelin unit. Let's hope they don't get... Oh, they've got a load of Grey Flood Raiders. They've got a swarm of Grey Flood Raiders. Let's hope they don't get their javelins off, because we're in real trouble if they do. Oh, our cavalry has arrived. Let's turn it up to ×6. Charge them with cavalry in.
Only half the enemy force remains.
They've all stopped. Everyone's moving forward now. 64% dead. 12% of our own. We've lost quite a lot of elites, to be honest, actually, and it certainly looks like they're not going to stop peppering us with arrows. So we're going to have to deal with them separately. Guys, run over there and hit the foresters. Oh, perfect timing. Who did you hit them with? Are they Angren Raiders? I think there might be Angren Raiders in there. Oh no, it's 2 units of foresters of left. Oh, brilliant. We outclassed them greatly. We'll massacre there. Wildmen defenders have fallen by the 100. But we have lost, for every 10 men slain, we lose a man. And that's how numbers get you. That is how numbers get you. Our 1 man may have cost 200 upkeep, for example, and their 10 men might have cost 50 upkeep. And in the game of economy, it's a losing battle. But they are now hitting us with arrows, with their javelins, which is never a good sign. So we've got to push through and get them engaged, which we have done. Minimal casualties, one would hope. These guys have virtually no armor and they're awful in melee, so we'll just walk over them. Oh, it sounds like it's about to start raining as well. We could have done with that a little earlier, and then their arrows wouldn't have been as effective. Push through them so you can attack more men. Our slog up the main street is going rather well. Making slow but steady ground. Oh, they're still throwing javelins at us. Why does the AI... Why can the AI do that but a human can't? It's baffling. Baffling, baffling, baffling. Don't really have any means of doing a sneak attack, or we could actually get some Tarnostian Guard to go over there. Let's speed it up again. They're not Tarnostian Guard, they are Lancers of Dor and Ernil throw. How's everyone else doing? They're all still just fighting away. There come the Lancers of Dor and Ernil, and I want you lot to run over there, please. Speed it up again. Make their way to the middle ground. There. Perfect. Now charge them in the back. Oh, we've incurred the wrath of something. More Grey Flood Raiders. They're recharging us, sounding their war horn. Oh, there's their general. I've seen him. I've seen him. There he is. Look at him hiding behind his shield. The coward. He knows. He knows it's all over. How are we doing against the Grey Flood? Oh, there's hardly any left. Oh, we're down to 24 Talon Knights. No. They must have taken the brunt of the assault. I often do the battles at times 6 because you get a little fed up of when you know you've beaten a certain area, but you haven't yet actually beaten it. And then I like to just speed it up and get it over and done with. Oh, that was a nice little charge. Right into the back. Oh, have they finished? Oh, don't just stand there.
Our men are in command of the city. Our men have slain the enemy general.
He's fallen.
Without him,
20% plays 98%. That Angren Raider's going for it. He's going to throw his javelin. He's going to do it, even though that guy's right on... Oh, he hit him! Oh, he didn't die. That's lucky. That's an awful shot. He was about 2 foot away. Maybe they're not the best javelin throwers. Oh, he's down. He's been dealt with. Knock him to the ground. Good job, son. Very good job. Right, if you could charge those in the back, but if the 38 Haven Guard could break away, we've got one guy to deal with over there. These Angren Raiders are about to not have a fun day. Oh, he's fallen straight away. He's fallen straight away. They're going down like flies. Sandwiched between the cavalry and the footmen. This man is likely to be the last man standing. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What are the chances of him being the last man standing? If he ran away now, he'd be the only survivor to this whole battle. Fate has chosen him to be the final survivor. He's firing his arrows, though. He's not giving up. Oh, he's noticed. He's noticed that they're coming. He's changed his direction. He's going to do it. That had the strangest arc I've ever seen of an arrow before. He's going to give him another one though. Oh, he didn't get it off. And they've taken him out in one swipe. Oh well, that was very anticlimactic. Someone's still fighting in the middle. Oh, there's their other general. The real general is the last man standing. That would have just been Captain Sion, yeah. It's the last man standing. He's trying to break for the square, but they're not letting him go. It's only a matter of time now.
Good tidings.
And he's
The
down.
general lies dead. Be awed
Solid
by the
victory, man.
We have won here today.
Are we all ready for them all to celebrate? They love that. They love that victory at the end there. Clear victory. 249 men lost. Plays over 3,000 men killed. That is phenomenal. 3,000. That's crazy. That's crazy. These people just aren't good enough. They shouldn't fight against us because they're not good enough. We healed quite a lot of casualties, which is good to see. 57 Talon Knights healed. That's phenomenal. Get those Talon Knights back on our side. Well, in keeping with the length of these videos and with it trying to be at least about one battle per video, this concludes the second episode of the late turn campaign of Dol Amroth. I trust that it has been enjoyable. Again, looking into the music issue. Hopefully I'm going to get more information and feedback on that from the first video, and then I can look into that and get that sorted. Execute all of them. And we've broken it and taken Caras.
They are gone from these lands.
Great victory.
Our realm is expanded.
And what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? I don't care about the money, but I'd like to build up. I'd like to upgrade the settlement straight away. But we don't want them to rebel against us. Let's exterminate everyone. Alright, and so as I say, that concludes this video. So thank you very much for watching. I'm Cair, the head of Divide and Conquer. If you have any questions or issues or problems, do click on the link to Total War Centre in the description, where we'll be there to give help and advice. But for now, Navar Naden Pedimad, and farewell.